Hey everyone. At Wholeness this evening, which is a course at Woody's about wholeness, we were talking about defense mechanisms and how powerfully experiences in our lives can lead us to develop defense mechanisms that protect us from being hurt. It's essentially in really basic form. It's the things we do in flight, fight or freeze response, and that can be anything from keeping people at arm's length when we are feeling nervous about them, when they say something we don't like, or if we're offended by them. It could be being a people pleaser is a classic one. It could be what was another example? It could be shutting down, becoming prickly, or becoming like a tortoise, shrinking into our shell, or lashing out in anger. There are so many things that where we will react to a situation because subconsciously we're afraid, and so we use our defense mechanism to try and protect ourselves in a place where we feel vulnerable. But the reality is that Jesus has come so that we can be free, and so that we can have life, so that we don't have to be acting in sin and acting out of our flesh any longer, because he gives us perfect peace, and his presence is peace. And I realise that for many of us this is a long journey. For most of us, it's a long journey. Life is a journey. And so I really want you to declare out some of these statements about perseverance in the place of, it could be defense mechanisms, or it could be any other thing that's coming up for you at the moment, that where that you're operating out of your dead self, basically. Let's face it, that part of you that is dead and gone, but you keep trying to spark life into him. So declare with me, there is always a solution. Regardless of the storms that surround me, I always have peace inside. I live with an expectation for the goodness of God to manifest, even in the most difficult times. Even when I feel like quitting, I push on towards the goal. I have an incredible ability to inspire others to walk in perseverance. Even when it seems that others do not believe in me, I know God believes in me. And remember that our feelings aren't always right. Sometimes I don't feel like doing something, but it doesn't mean that I should stop doing it. So when these declarations get hard, and when you're wondering whether they're making a difference, keep going, keep pushing through. And remember that God is using your the ability to keep on pushing, and that perseverance to strengthen you and build you to be the strong, mighty man and woman of God that he's made you to be. Have a great evening.